to the wind that lives inside of me, the little light I can see right this minute, my best friend. I want you to know I get the message. I was the body that you wrapped in a cloth, and I'm the body you're telling all the secrets, and I'm the single one view, because your thinking, your thoughts come inside my mind, and my voice don't only translate it, but my body respects and appreciates you, because I know you are more precious and more above everything and everyone I've seen and know in this world. For I know that you are above all things. The wind. Before my mother was 13 years of age, he was there. He was the wind inside of her. He was the wind inside my grandmother. He was the wind inside my father that was 17 years old. You was the wind when they fall asleep, when no light exists, when no school exists, when nothing else exists. You was in the room with them. I only know there has to be a reason why you choose this phase. I know that there was never a time that I stand in front of the mirror that I wish to change anything that I'm made of. So in that case, I'd like to thank you very much. I appreciate you waking me up from the fantasy world. Me being born in Sierra Leone, mother traveled to Europe, sending pictures, showing me snow, showing me big houses, sending presents. It's only when she's pissed off, she take it and throw it away. But I was there. You, the wind inside of me, keep me strong. You make me appreciate the second-hand stuff than the new things, because the second-hand stuff is the body. My body is coming from second-hand. The first body was yours. The body travels so far, and I get the body. So what I wear in the body in Africa was mostly second-hand stuff. Everything in the world is second-hand. It's only polish and paint and make it new. I just want you to know the wind inside of me. I may not understand so much, but I know there is a big difference with the breeze that is blowing outside and the wind. The wind of life is above the breeze outside. For the breeze can be blowing, but those who are standing can feel it, because the breeze and the wind is not the same. The wind is my life. The wind is my body. The wind make me see the light. The wind make me see the shop. The wind is life. The wind is everything that exists in this world. I am in a situation, in a cage. I should be appreciating that I have a nice house. I should appreciate I have a TV to babysit me. I should appreciate I have bedrooms and stuff. But I know nobody built it for me except you, the wind that lives inside of the body. If there's no wind inside of the body, there will be no block to be laid. If there is no wind inside of the body, there will be nobody to connect any cable. If there is no wind inside of the body, there will be no one to bring me anything or creating anything anywhere. For the light will be nothing when someone forgets to turn the switch on and off, because it takes the wind inside of the body to do that. So I appreciate life. I see the creature that I am. I know the voice is from you. The voice is not for me. But someone is trying to tell me I am the voice. I know one voice that I was. The little baby that doesn't speak, only have one language. And the voice of the big woman come in the ears of the little girl and say A, say B, say 1. My name is. A little baby cannot speak to another little baby. But there's a difference with the one who speak the book and the one who speak the consciousness. So I like to let you know, I don't care what's coming. I don't care what they're busy right now building above the studios. When one day they will open this fake sky and try to show there is God above the sky, I shall watch them in the face and say, you're nothing but hypocrites and a lie and a fraud. For a man doesn't come up from the sky. Man is not from the sky. Man is from the body of the woman. The woman can never fly in the sky. For a man to say your mother is down here and you are in a parachute going to space and try to open. If you cannot open the ceiling inside your house, how can you open the sky and tell me there is a miracle in the sky? Again, this life, I believe I was deceived in the past. A movie that was made for me specially, Pretty Woman, $3,000, Julia Roberts. But when I look back, I've traveled a long way. I have held a lot of money in my hand and they take it away. I get so much money, I help a lot of people. But it's not that they want me not to have the money. They did not want me to understand that the money is not value like they make it to be on the TV. Because if I buy $1 million for a chain, or I go to the local store, like how I do my own shopping, there's no space for me to have $1 million stuff inside the house. My bed is cost $1,000. My laptop is cost about $500. My big screen TV is cost $1,500. My chair is cost about $600. So in between the $15,000, I have a house. $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 can only be spent by one car. Why should I buy a car for $100,000 when I can buy the car for $5,000? I still can ride in the streets. So my own value of life and the things that I have around me, and I appreciate my little world, my world that I create for myself. I'm very happy. I'm not envy of nobody. I wish everyone happy when they have millions. But if you have to go to my shop to spend your millions, you understand There are some shop you can spend the paper. There are a lot of shop it's not allowed to spend. But also I respect your value of life, which is something no matter what, nobody can dare to cost that, meaning the food for the people in the shop. The price is the same for the beggar man, the poor woman down the streets. We all can go and buy a bread for €1. We all cannot finish the whole bread because we need it to exist. We need water. We need food. We have restaurants in every corner. In every street there are people fixing food for us to make sure we don't drop dead by no food. Also, if we don't have the wind inside of us, there will be nobody fixing anything for us to eat. So at the end of the day, you are the winds that's standing in every corner. And I'm not supposed to pay for nothing. But someone else print money a long time ago and tell me I need to have this certain amount of money in order for me to go in a shop to buy something now. But I know no matter how expensive the food gets, a restaurant will never become €500 for one pizza. The shop will never become expensive for the people. Because if we have no food, we will not survive. But all those things, when I wake up in the morning, I make my breakfast. I make my own eggs and bacon. I'm like watching the eggs. I'm like, this cannot be spam. This is something which is consciousness. The wind that build the eggs. The egg is still this yellow, beautiful liquid. But it came out of the chicken. But the chicken doesn't sit on it yet to make a print, like scanning the eggs and change the eggs to become the little baby chicken. But then just in time, consciousness say, take it away before I make a print. There's this yellow thing. You put it in the oil, you bake it, and you eat it. But there's two things that we need in life that is so priceless. And if you ask me, I call it the diamond and the gold. The body of the people. And the other things you want to call anything you want to eat in this world. Thanks to the sugar that is so fucking cheap. Thanks to the salt that is so fucking cheap. Those two things to give us the taste we need. If we don't have it, nothing will taste good when we get a warm food. So I want to thank you. My wall is your wall. I'm the only woman standing. When my eyes close, my experience with the wall is finished. The same goes for the next one on the other side. When your eyes close, your experience is finished with the rest of the world. So every single human being is the wind, and the wind is the God, not the Bible, not the Jesus, because the Jesus Christ can be dead. Prophet Muhammad can be dead, but the wind and the darkness where we sleep will be the last thing that stand when the fantasy of the sun and the moon doesn't rise anymore. But if we still have the wind inside of us, we can take the candle, we can take the church light, we can still find food. Goodbye.